Everybody, you're tuned into Gimme Five, and right now we have with us as our next guest my old pal Terrance Hobbs of Suffocation. Welcome to the show, Terrance.
Hey everybody, Gimme Five. Pop.
Today we have Hobbs on the show to talk about their live CD they have coming out in November, live in North America, featuring Frank Mullen's last performances with the band.
Yeah, it was. It's sad. Of course, Frank's our buddy. He's always our friend, and it's like my homeboy forever. But, he wanted to retire. You guys already know. He's been talking about this for years, blah, blah, blah. So, we went out, did some North America gigs a while back, maybe about 2 years ago. And, since COVID hit, things have been moving rather slowly for us, even though we're still writing a new record, yada, yada, yada. So hopefully next year, in the middle of the year, we'll get something out to you guys. Some new material. It's really ballistic stuff. We're about halfway through it now. We still have a lot of work to do, obviously, but live in North America, Frank Mullen's last appearances with us. We picked the best songs, the best things from the whole entire tour that we did have to choose from. We had Christian Donaldson from Cryptopsy. He mixed it for us. Our buddy Mike out in California, he's the one who actually did the recordings and our live sound back on that tour. Gotta say what's up to him and thank you so much. Yeah, man, I can't wait for this to get out to you guys. I hope you cherish it as much as I do because it sounds really good.
Did you ever get to complete that farewell tour?
Well, that in particular tour was only with Frank. Like, we were trying to make it so that Frank would be able to do, like, maybe a show or two in Europe, do a full tour here. So we did do the tour here.
Okay.
And, he came out to Japan with us. We were trying to get him to do, like, one more Mexico show, maybe another show out over in Europe. Just one-offs, you know what I mean? So he could say goodbye to the world in their country, not necessarily have to, everybody have to go to North America to see him. But as it is, COVID hit, so now I don't even think we're going to be able to do all those things with Frank. At least the one or two things that we did, that we were planning for him, and hopefully he would have wanted to do it, but now with COVID, it's a whole nother ballgame. So with the vaccinations and all the rest of that stuff, I mean, I don't know if Frank wants to do it. Frank, at his job, took a Lyme disease shot and got Lyme disease. So you know where his mental is at, even though he's retiring. I mean, me, I had to go and do it. The rest of my band had to go and do it. I would suggest that everybody go and get it so that we don't have to hear the shit anymore. But, it's up to you and your physician and everything, and that's the way it should be. It should be up to you. It shouldn't be, you have to go and do it with this mandate bullshit that I'm hearing right now.
So, what was that whole farewell tour like for you guys and the bands and the fans? I mean, what were the reactions at all these tours?
I mean, we had a really good time. It was a very drunken time. Let me tell you. It was really great. We got to see a lot of our friends and things like that came out to the shows. All the Symbolic guys, our Abiotic guys, a lot of our Southern Rock guys, the Crowbar guys, all these people that are our friends, especially out in California. They came out to see us and show some support. It wasn't a major club tour. It was a small to medium club tour. We did want to kind of keep it intimate to a certain like level, because it's easier for fans to be able to hang out with you, be able to have a drink, stuff like that. When it's in these big, huge places and you have to get billed with these big bands, it's harder to like really just be a part of the crowd and have it to be intimate. So we did that. I mean, we had some really good times, a lot of drunken nights until the next day with Mr. Frank Mullen and his wife, I got to tell you. A lot of fun. He'll tell you the stories. You'll probably hear a few of them. And, as we have some stuff coming out through Nuclear Blast to enlighten you guys on how things were. But yeah, man, I mean, it was great. It was like old times, but we're definitely going to miss him because Frank's our boy. And, it was his choice to do. And, we can't do anything except for supporting him.
So how did you guys go about picking which songs went on there from all these drunken nights, Hobbs?
Well, that in itself was a drunken night. Actually, all of us guys got together. We had like maybe about 20 shows, like fully, like, full live, you know, from the set, like, as we were playing live. And we just sifted through all of them and found the one that we thought was the best. The performances were the best, you know what I mean? Had the least technical difficulties on the stages, you know, things like that. And it took a while. So it turned out to be actually Cambridge, Massachusetts, where we took the majority of things from, and got it all put together for everybody, and had Christian mix it, and that was that. You know,
that Cambridge, Massachusetts show was wonderful.
You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of fun, and it was hot as hell. And I mean, what can I say, man? I got to give it up to the East Coast. They really have been supporting me, the band, all of its former lineups for a while. And obviously, me and my guys, we really appreciate it.
So with this, you know, live album that you guys got coming out, are you going to, like, pop any merchandise along with it?
Absolutely. We got some merchandise coming out. We're doing it on Night Shift, which, you know, it's kind of like an offshoot of what indie merch was. I think it was somebody who was there, opened their own company. So Night Shift, Black Dahlia Murder's using them. We're using them now. They seem to be really cool, super supportive. So we should have some merch at these new shows that are coming up as well. And yeah, man, we're just gonna, you know, bring our basic metal stuff back out to you, our little Suffo merch line, and, you know, rock and roll.
And then you said you're also working on new album as well, right?
We got new album stuff. We're about halfway there. We got about 5 songs for it. Of course, there's still going to be another Breeding the Spawn song on there. Hopefully I can get Frank on it, but I'm not sure.
That'd be cool.
You know, we're just chugging away at it. We have a lot of material, but we really want to kind of make it where we, as far as a whole band, feel like it's strong material to bring out to everybody, because, you know, Suffocation's got a lot of history. It's got a lot of records out, have a lot of different lineups, and we want to make sure that we're just holding to the same gut root thing that Suffocation's always been. You know, even though some people have changed, we're still aggressive fucking monkeys like everybody's always been. So, especially considering the amount of time, like, you know, Derek's been in the scene for a long time. Mm-hmm. Ricky's been in the scene with the Scourge for a long time. You know, my newer guys, Eric and Charlie, which aren't that new anymore. It's been over 5 years.
Yeah.
You know, they've hit that nickel. Mm-hmm. Soon it'll be the dime. They'll be in jail and in boot camp with me. You know, but no, they're great guys, man. In fact, I'll be seeing them after I get done with you today, and we're gonna get together, go over some riffs. You know, maybe eat some ramen.
There you go. So,
have some beers.
Terrance, I'm going to let you get going, but we're looking forward to seeing the band on the road sometime in the near future. And
we're
all the best.
We're working on it as hard as we can. Keep in mind, we're still an international band too, other than a New York band. So we have to see what the government does for us. But we're planning on being out there with you guys. We love you so much. Of course, Jet, we love you too. You got to give me 5.
Woo!
And you know, we'll be back out there coming and rock and rolling for you, playing some good death metal. And I hope you enjoy the new album, the new live album. Live in North America. Check it out. Nuclear Blast. Always.